find out who guessed Miles Hunt's location correctly in this week's game of Miles Away. All 200 million phone lines lit up here at XFM. Let's see who we've got. Is that Joe? Hello, Joe.
Hi, morning, Joe.
Morning. Did you say good morning to yourself? Did you say good morning to yourself?
I said good morning to myself. It's brilliant morning.
That's very polite. That's very nice, isn't it? Do you often do that, Joe? Do you often just wake up and go, good morning, Joe, how are you?
I have to do that sometimes, you know.
Just to get you up and going in the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
How are you, John?
I'm very well, thank you for asking. I was going to say, I don't know you very well, I've only just met you, but you strike me as a bit weird. But that's fine, Joe. That's good. I think that's fine. It is good. It is our demographic. It's what we want. And what do you do, Joe? What do you do in your crazy life?
Oh, my crazy life. I'm a human resources officer.
Are you? That is crazy, isn't it? Where do you human resources?
I'm a human resource in one of those cities.
Okay, of course.
Yeah.
Good. Well, it's obviously of course. You are selected a location somewhere in the world from the series of port clues given by Miles Hunt's Man of Offer for Wonder Stuff. And I wonder, let's have a quick look at those clues again, shall we, Joe? It was tell me the point at which, don't tell me the answer there, but tell me the point at which you got it. It's a city founded by a Norwegian mercenary. Did that help you, Joe?
No, that doesn't help me.
Did it help you that it exuded a vile miasma of darkness and death?
Yes, that's kind of.
Was that where you thought it might be Birmingham? Was that there?
Sorry, that's not true.
You're probably more likely to be honest, I have been. But there is hope. There is hope, isn't there, Joe? In the form of a man, a caped vigilante, who calls himself the Bat. Is that possibly the giveaway for you then?
That was it.
Excellent. Well, you were fast off the mark. You got your answer in during the length of the gorillas, which sounds much ruder than I meant, but you know what I mean, Joe. Let us take your answer and then find out if you were right. What and where do you think Miles Hunt was?
I think he was in Gotham City.
Let's find out.
This week, John, I was in Gotham City. That was Gotham City.
Joe, congratulations!
Oh, thank you!
You're going to see Block Party at Earl's Court on the 22nd of February. You have 2 tickets. Well done, Joe.
Wow, thank you!
Marvellous. Good to talk to you, Joe.
Thank you, you too!
Thank you, bye!
Bye.
Bye! There's Miles Hunt, and he was... He'll be back at a similar time next week on XFM.
XFM. Autoglass repair. Autoglass replace.
John, technician for Autoglass.
This weather makes me want to stay in and hibernate, but some things won't wait till spring. My last customer at Autoglass had a chip on his windscreen, but just ignored it. Then on a cold, wet day, crack. He called Autoglass directly, and I went to his work to replace the screen. But he had to pay his expensive insurance excess, the last thing he needed at this time of year. If he'd called us when he first saw the chip, I could have repaired it instead, quickly and conveniently. Nobody covers more of the UK than Autoglass, so we go to wherever's best for you. Plus, usually if you're fully covered, a repair by Autoglass is totally free for you and doesn't affect you no claims. Most insurance companies recommend us, and we deal with them on your behalf, so there's no need to phone your insurer first. Chips won't wait till spring to crack, so it's a good thing Autoglass doesn't hibernate. We're here 24/7.
Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or visit autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair. Autoglass replace.
If your boiler's on the blink and you need a one-off repair, call 0800 000 999 and you can hire the British Gas Team. You can rely on them to fix your boiler fast. Prices start from just £89 with parts and labour included. And what we quote is what you pay. So, if you've no heating or hot water and need a one-off repair, call the British Gas Team on 0800 000 999. Conditions apply. British Gas, looking after your world.
Somewhere in a small town, some houses are talking amongst themselves.
Oh, I don't know, I've had my skirting painted, I've been rendered, I've had some new lookout curtains. Still, not getting any offers.
Not tried Zoopla then?
Zoopla? What's Zoopla?
Make sure your home gets the exposure it deserves at zoopla.co.uk.
Manchester now.
A tribute to Ford Transit drivers everywhere.
Pity the man who sits at his desk. A computer, a table, a phone, a comfortable chair. He's always stuck there. He'd much rather be on the go. But what if that office could be on four wheels? In a sleek transit custom to boot. The computer, the chair, all the comforts are there. And he won't even have to commute.
The all-new Ford Transit Custom, with its super comfortable high-tech cab, winner of International Van of the Year Award in 2013. Dedicated to everyone who goes further to get the job done. Transit Custom, backbone of business. Music the rocks. Just £7,000. That's all the deposit you need to buy a first home from Barratt London. If you're a first-time buyer, you could buy with just a 4% deposit with the government-backed First Buy scheme. Your deposit could be as little as £7,000 or even less. But hurry, our current allocation of homes is limited. Visit barratthomes.co.uk/London for details. Selected plot £7,000 is based on 4% of purchase price of £175,000. See website for terms.
Good morning, this is the XFM Breakfast Show. I'm John Holmes. It's exactly 9 o'clock. Matt Dyson has your news.
North Korea's carried out a nuclear test overnight. It caused an earthquake measuring 4.9 in magnitude near one of the communist state's testing sites. Sky News reporter Mark Stone is following the story from Beijing.
It's the defiance that the world had feared, really, that North Korea would carry out what is its third nuclear test. The first in 2006, another in 2009, and now the third one. About 3 hours ago, we think it happened. Reports that came in from the US Geological Survey, who are usually there to monitor earthquakes.
Elsewhere, Barclays has announced it's cutting nearly 4,000 jobs, but has revealed it's also paying nearly £2 billion in bonuses to staff. Half the jobs will go in corporate and investment banking. The Vatican's promised a successor will be appointed by Easter after Pope Benedict XVI's surprise announcement that he's resigning yesterday. He's the first pontiff to decide to step down in 600 years. And in music news, a lot of acts tipped for big things on XFM last month. As part of Great Expectations, are going to play the Great Escape Festival in Brighton this year. The likes of Bastille, Tom O'Dell, Churches and the 1975 all playing the weekend of live music in May.
Sports.
The Sports Minister Hugh Robertson says football clubs and police need to step up their efforts to identify and prosecute racist offenders.
I've always thought that football has moved forward quite a lot from where it was 20 or 30 years ago, but we have always known that this is not a battle that is won. That evidence is there. So there is, as far as I can see, little or no reason for the clubs or the police not to take effective action.
Comes as Millwall say it's going to reopen an investigation into allegations of racial abuse aimed at El Hadj Diouf during a match for the league this season. Meanwhile, UEFA's appeal hearing into the bans given to England under-21s players Thomas Ince and Stephen Coulter will take place on Friday. They were given suspensions following their game against Serbia that was marred by racist abuse and violence. It's been an accident on the M25 anti-clockwise to junction 1A. 2 lanes are closed. They're accused back to junction 3 for the M20 now. Also very slow clockwise from junction 5 to 6 because the car's broken down in the roadworks there. They're accused heading into town on the M4 to the Chiswick roundabout because a coach has broken down, and it's slow on the North Circular westbound to Waterworks Corner after an accident there. The tube and trains are not too bad at this stage.
Weather.
Dry and cloudy all day, still feeling chilly in a cold wind, a high of 3.
Matthew, I noticed, by the way, you led today with the North Korea news, which, being proper news, I wasn't really expecting from you, I'll be brutally.
Well, that's because there was no ball boy kicking incidents last night.
Well, no, I was expecting you to go heavy on the whole pancake day thing. Which has been sadly lacking today from the bulletins. I don't know why. Because, you know, it's Lent, isn't it? It's and the Pope, technically, has given up being the Pope for Lent.
Yes, yes.
So I just expect you to go big on it. But, no, you've decided to go with the nuclear war, and that's a good thing.
The XFM Breakfast Show.
Here's why. Because it's time for the Inappropriate X List. It's 3 minutes past 9, XFM Breakfast. Inappropriate X List, you choose tunes. Choose tunes. That would be entirely inappropriate this morning for Kim Jong-un of North Korea. And I've heard that they've been conducting nuclear tests on the ground overnight. What songs would Kim be kicking back in his gulag feet dangling in the swimming pool, listening to on his iPod this morning rather inappropriately. 83936 for your suggestions. Maybe you think he's sitting there listening to 2 Minutes to Midnight by Iron Maiden. Going underground, of course, would be an obvious one to do. 83936 at XFM. Manhattan Project by Rush. I give to you. I imagine Kim Jong-un is a big prog rock fan. I imagine that'll be high on his list for the slightly disappointing Power Windows album from the 80s.
He's also, of course, listening to the U2 album, How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb.
But ignoring that advice. In your face, Bono, I don't care what you think. 83936. That's not my voice, that's what Kim Jong-un. I always listen to Bono, it's very important, man. 83936, Alex FM, please. On Twitter, hashtag Inappropriate X list today for Kim Jong-un. We're going to start you off with this.
The XFM Breakfast Show with John Holmes. Inappropriate X list.
Pull up, boy. Our boy. This ain't a scene. It's a goddamn art. I'll get the arse race. That's all right. Arse race. Wow. Wow, Freudian. This is a choice of James in Wimbledon there. It's also inappropriate for Kim Jong-un this morning, having conducted a nuclear test overnight. The Hives. Kim Jong-un has been conducting nuclear tests overnight. We want songs this morning for the Inappropriate X list that would be inappropriate for him to be listening to this morning. That was the Hives. Tick, tick. This is the suggestion of Liz. She's in Bolton. the inappropriate playlist / X list this morning of Kim Jong-un of North Korea. Given that he's got a nuke on our ass, it is the inappropriate X list here on XFM. And this one is the last tune this morning chosen by you for that very purpose. This was suggested by Nigel Slater in Surrey. I don't know whether it's the Nigel Slater who is the celebrity chef, or maybe it is. Maybe he's sitting there cooking, I don't know, a lard, and he likes to cook to rage against the machine. Perhaps the pressure cooker's on the blink or something. He's really angry with it. Oh, the big pressure cooker again. He's literally raging against the machine. So perhaps that's why he suggested. I don't know. To be honest, it's probably not even that Nigel Slater. It's probably someone else called Nigel Slater. I don't even know why I speculated it might be the celebrity chef. Anyway, here it is, getting the name off. That we didn't have time for instance, this one. Oh yeah. Fresh Prince, Will Smith. Tick, 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 boom. I mean, you did want to play this in full, but we just run out of time. It's another level there on XFM. Yeah. And this is appropriate. These arms of mine, says Kim as he sits by his pool. So lonely. Thank you very much for those suggestions. There'll be another Inappropriate X list tomorrow. But Matt's music news is on the way. I don't know about you, but I can hardly wait for that.
At Autoglass, we know you only want to make one call to get your chip windscreen repaired. That's why we work with most insurers. So no need to call them. Call us direct and we'll handle everything for you. Easy.
Call the experts at Autoglass on 0800 234 234 or visit autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair. Autoglass repair.
Getting fit in London is now very affordable. 4 Pure Gyms are already open and more are opening soon. Join the new Lambeth Pure Gym with flexible memberships and no contracts for just £12.99 a month. No contract, over 50 free classes a week and most are open 24/7. Join the new Pure Gym on Wandsworth Road in Lambeth at the special pre-opening membership price of just £12.99 a month. Log on to puregym.com today.
Challenging life. Join the RAF Reserves. If you're aged 18 to 50, want to push your mind and body to the limits and get paid for it, search online for RAF Reserves to find out more.
I just saved £40 on the sales.
I just saved 400 on a new boiler from British Gas.
The British Gas sale is on now. There's £400 of all our boilers and you could spread the cost with monthly repayment options. Plus you could claim up to £270 Green Deal government cashback. Sale ends 28th of February. Phone 0800 754 754 or search online for British Gas Boiler Sale. Terms and conditions apply. Look after your world with British Gas.
There's up to 50% off selected lines at the perfume shop this Valentine's Day. Who say